Thank you, Bob. More than 77 million Americans have already cast their vote in this 2024 election, and millions more will head to the polls on Tuesday. Both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump have spent the weekend making their case to voters across several key battleground states. Here's ABC's Allison Kosick with the latest.
On this final Sunday before Election Day, Vice President Harris making several stops across the battleground state of Michigan, speaking to the congregation at a black church in Detroit.
I see a nation determined to turn the page on hatred and division and chart a new way forward.
Then stopping at two local businesses before heading to a rally at Michigan State University.
America is ready for a fresh start. Ready for a new way forward where we see our fellow American not as an enemy, but as a neighbor.
Former President Donald Trump with stops Sunday in Pennsylvania and North Carolina.
And if we let this slip away, we should have our heads examined.
Trump then traveling to Macon, Georgia.
We're just 2 days away from what will be the most important political event in the history of our country.
While polls still show Harris and Trump locked in a dead heat, a Des Moines Register poll of likely voters in Iowa, a red-leaning state, shows Harris with a 3-point lead. Although that lead is within the margin of error, Trump's team is on defense, calling the poll an outlier. The former president is already disparaging the election, falsely claiming cheating would be the only way he could lose.
The ones that should be locked up are the ones that cheat on these horrible elections.
State and federal officials say U.S. elections have only gotten more secure. Harris arguing Trump is trying to sow doubt amongst voters.
It is meant to distract from the fact that we have and support free and fair elections in our country. We did in 2020. He lost.
On the final day before millions cast their ballots, both candidates will hold campaign events Monday in Pittsburgh, hoping to win over voters in the must-win state of Pennsylvania. Allison Kosick, ABC News, New York.